DC here. Hi guys. Well, I am a day later than the tree vlog, and I'm starting to press the apples. I didn't know how it was going to turn out because we had rain this morning, and actually quite a bit of rain. So I was a little bit worried, because what was going to, well, worried's probably not the right word, but concerned that I was going to be able to not be able to do it as quickly as I thought. So these are not all the apples, but I'll show you. I'll bring it around just a little bit. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because I will refer to a vid that I made last year in the bar in the comments, because I filmed all that, taped all that last year, so I don't want to repeat everything. But for those of you that probably weren't subs last year, I'll just go quickly through the process nevertheless. I mean, of course, first off, you pick the apples or the pears. Now, what I have here are some of the apples. I mentioned already yesterday, they don't get extremely red. You see there's a few maybe that show a little bit of redding, but there's not much. They don't get extremely red. There's some pears. I just put a few. I'm adding a few to the apples. That kind of makes a nice little taste when they're together. And you can make cider, as they call it with pears, perry, quite well. There's Mr. Dago. He's always looking to see if something falls down. Now, the first bit that you do is you crush the apples, the fruit, into a pulp, which is here. Okay, so that's the pulp. I'll just show you for those who want to look at this disgusting mess. So it's a pretty nasty wheel with spikes, and you'll see on the film, if you look at last year's film, it's quite an adventure turning this. It's quite heavy. This is something I explained it last time, from a farmer's widow, and she was going into a senior's residence, and I managed to get this stuff, so it's pretty cool. So over there is the press. So it's just finishing off. There's a little bit of liquid in there right now, but that was the first press, so I just go it nice and cool for the first one, because the wood still, I've wet it, but as you can imagine, it still takes a while. I'd never like to go too hard in the beginning, because the wood's dried out for 1 year, so I wet everything first, and then I go nice and cool. And these over here, so over here you have the containers. So these are 20-liter containers. Okay, now I've already cleaned them, that's why they're upside down. And I showed last year that really cool brush that I have to clean them. So I'll be putting on an airlock at the end on these, and that will become cider. And of course, well, we can always drink the juice at first. I don't tend to pasteurize the juice all that much, because I like rather having the cider. But yeah, I could pasteurize it and bottle it. I've done that before. Of course, that adds the amount of work by a big factor. Just a minute, let me nevertheless show you the brush. So this brush goes into the bottles and takes their shape, and so you can clean out every nook and cranny of the bottle, and that is very cool. Okay guys, I've got to get back to work, so I might be back later on, but it all depends how things go. Okay, so that'll be DC signing off for now at least. Take care, and well, have a nice Saturday. Bye-bye. Okay, DC here again. I'm back. Well, I'm just showing you the juice, or what's going to be eventually cider. So there's not quite 2 of those containers. Yeah, what should I say? Overall for this year, a rather disappointing crop. I mean, the apples were big. They were way bigger than they were last year, but as far as what I picked about, yeah, at best half of what I got last year. But, well, if the cider's good, that's okay. So that was it, and like I said, I'll attach the link to the vid that I made last year for those who are interested to see the whole procedure. Okay, so that'll be DC signing off. Take care. Hope you all have a great weekend. Love you guys. Bye-bye.